From the Ford Sports Desk, KOMU-8 Sports.
Hello, everyone. It's an all-SEC affair in tonight's college football national championship. Alabama, the dynasty of the decade, looking for its 5th title in 9 years. On the other side, Georgia trying to capture its first national crown in 37 seasons. The sparkling Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, the site of tonight's title tussle. And we pick up the action on the opening drive on 3rd down. Georgia quarterback Jake Fromm intercepted by Tony Brown. Fromm was trying to get it to Javon Wims, and as you take another look at this play, the ball actually goes off of Brown's helmet. The two players fight for it, and then it's Brown who comes down with it. Sometimes better to be lucky than good, as they say. Final seconds of the first half, McCole Hardman on the direct snap fakes the handoff, takes it himself. It's 13-zip as Georgia dominated the first half. Alabama makes a change at quarterback for the third quarter. Freshman Tua Tagovailoa enters the game, and midway through the third, inside the 10, he delivers a strike to Henry Ruggs for the 6-yard score. It's 13-7, but Georgia responds. Jake Fromm airs it out deep for Hardman. Hardman racing past the defense all the way to the end zone for the touchdown, 80-yard aerial connection. The Dogs back up by 13. Just 13 seconds later, Georgia would get the ball back as Tagovailoa rolls out. He's picked off by DeAndre Baker, and the Dogs are set up, but they unfortunately can't do anything with it as they would give it right back. Fromm's pass is tipped and intercepted by Raekwon Davis, and look at the big fella rumble down the field into Georgia territory. The Tide would capitalize on that play, adding a 43-yard field goal to make it a 20-10 game. Midway through the fourth right now, it is still a 10-point game. Back here in Columbia, the Missouri women's basketball team moved up 3 spots in this week's AP Top 25 poll. The Tigers jumped from 15th to 12th following yesterday's 9-point upset win over defending champion South Carolina. The victory was a bounce-back game for Mizzou after Thursday's loss to LSU, but the Tigers didn't have star Sophie Cunningham in last week's loss, and they definitely had her yesterday as she made her presence felt in a big way, leading the Tigers with 27 points in 30 minutes on the floor. Mizzou will put its new number 12 ranking on the line this Thursday in Nashville when the Tigers visit Vanderbilt. The Commodores are just 4-3 this season and are off to an 0-3 start so far in SEC play. In NFL coaching news today, the Chicago Bears announced they have hired Chiefs offensive coordinator Matt Nagy to be the team's next head coach. Nagy's hiring comes after the team fired veteran coach John Fox. Nagy will certainly have his work cut out for him in the Windy City. The Bears haven't made the playoffs since 2010, and they've missed the postseason in 10 of the last 13 years. But Nagy did have success in KC this past year, at least according to the numbers. The Chiefs ranked in the top 10 in passing touchdowns, points scored, and yards. And in coaching news closer to home, Mizzou football announced A.J. Ofadale, a former Mizzou tight end, will move from the recruiting office to become one of the team's on-field coaches starting next season. And that'll do it for sports.